Welcome to Super Mario All-Stars, I guess. Welcome to another instance of we don't have everybody, so we're gonna do something random.
I'm going to be the bomb mom.
We've got a lot of options here, and by that I mean I'm playing Mario 1.
It's gonna go great.
You know, I've beaten this game a number of times.
Have you beaten as Luigi, though?
Probably not. I need to check one more thing.
I was like, did my computer freeze? What happened there?
Did we false start?
Rewind is disabled. Excuse me? No, it's not.
Well, you don't need that. You're not like Galuf.
Yeah, I do need that. What do you think I am, bro?
Brute.
Well, it's true. What do you mean?
I was gonna say Galuf doesn't need rewinds.
I watched him play that ROM hack.
Galuf
He definitely needed
definitely
rewind.
rewound.
The ROM hack, the actual game.
He's not here to defend himself, so yeah, he's definitely a filthy rewinder.
I don't think he would argue with that. To be fair. How do I?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't.
How do I? Why is this not?
So
turned
if you press right on the D-pad, you can walk towards the right direction.
True. I'm not trying to do that. You fucking dick. I want
If you press
rewinds.
the B button, you'll jump.
Can you guys shut the fuck up? Actually, I'm gonna do this on my own. Bye.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's go to
later.
our own channel.
All right, sounds good. I guess we're doing something else.
Yeah, I think some of our games that we need to record are on the way.
It's true.
Why do I have to turn rewinds on? That's all I'm saying. How do I turn rewinds on?
Is this the episode, or are we gonna make this B-roll?
Oh no, I'm keeping this.
No, this is the episode.
I don't give a fuck.
We're
All
not
right,
editing shit.
fuck it. Do it
YouTube
live.
editor. Cut out video in YouTube editor. Next game, please.
Galuf puts like a little box in the
All right, we'll just do it. Fuck
corner
it.
and just say, hell no.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
I don't know how to turn rewinds on this emulator, I guess. Now there's totally legal copy of Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, you could tell by the cool file name at the start of the video.
That should have been hidden by the time it started recording.
Yeah, that's probably right.
By late game, I'm gonna wish I had rewinds though.
Oh, that's fine. Every level is just the same as World's levels 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3,
Yeah,
1,
but then they put Hammer Brothers in there, and I'm fucked.
Oh, well.
What
Still the same
absolutely legal Nintendo product are you playing this on?
This, if it were an emulator, it would be called SNEX 9X. I don't need that.
Yeah, no sub-items in this game.
True. It's not my favorite Mario 2D game, so I have to.
Those weren't invented.
I just have to suffer with
Yeah.
what I got.
Is this the first HD remaster?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's the first remaster. So Nintendo did it first.
And the best. I mean, honestly, this game's a glow-up. Yassified Mario.
I prefer this version. Also because if I recall
Same.
correctly, when you game over, it just puts you back at the start of the world you're on, not the start of the game, so...
Yes, I believe that's true.
Net positive all around, to be honest.
They got the updated graphics, they got the quality of life, got some extra games that came out in the meantime, some DLC.
You got
Perfect.
better sound chips, so it sounds nicer. It's got the optimal versions of these arrangements. Funnily enough, you could funnel this under the same category of LPs. Nope, no, you bitch.
Bruh.
LPs I've done like, oh no. Like, stay down there. Like Metal Gear, where it's kind of like closing a chapter a little bit, because me and Anstica LP'd this game like 6 times over the years.
Damn.
That's where the hammer joke that he tortured me with came. I don't want to go up here.
Yeah, you do.
Nope, not skipping nothing.
How else are we gonna beat the game that fast?
Well, it's not a very long game, Reki.
Yeah, I know, it's like 57 seconds or something.
Speedrun.
Yeah. If you were to be using the emulator called SNES 9X,
Yep.
do you happen to know what version you're on?
1.63, hypothetically speaking.
Did
If
they
I were.
change that? Like, the menus significantly change between versions enough that you have to ask?
Small
don't
things
think
change
so.
in these all the time, to be fair.
Not for the goated emulator of all time, ZSNES.
Hey, man. You're right, but you don't gotta say it.
I know it's
Apparently
an
that just
objectively...
got apparently that emulator that we definitely wouldn't use got an update recently.
I was going to ask you,
Well, that's why I use
because I
this
asked Rudy
one,
before.
because it gets updated. I wish I had Rewind right now. Semi-regularly.
I know, like, ZSNES is objectively not a good emulator in comparison to some of these other ones.
Well, it's just old.
It's still the best one.
I've got a lot of
in my
nostalgia.
opinion.
I've got a lot of nostalgia for that menu. Fuck me, man.
The wave form and everything.
Yeah, dude, the purple.
The-
Oh, I love it.
That's purple?
It's purple to me.
Fuck me. God damn it.
We've proven that Reki is actually colorblind.
I thought it was blue.
There's blue in it.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's, like, you know, mostly blue.
Like the background's blue and it's got like a purple foreground or something like that.
I'm looking up a screenshot just to make sure I'm not trolling myself.
You might be. Anyway, I've played this game quite a few times. I'm really bad at it. I'm kind of notoriously. I can beat it in a short amount of time, but I suffer in the back half, which is why I would hypothetically be rewinding right now if I could.
Did you say the background was blue or purple?
I think it's blue.
Oh. Hey,
Okay. I
Brute,
believe you.
Yeah.
theoretically, if you were to be using an emulator SNES 9X, you should, and you were having issue with rewinds, you should try emulation settings and set a rewind buffer speed to like 32 megabytes or higher.
Megabytes aren't a value of speed.
Oh, look at that. Hypothetically, it works.
Mario.oops.
Mario.oops is pretty good. Yep, that definitely works. Okay, cool.
Yeah, just testing the function real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, Nintendo did a really good job on this Switch port.
Yeah.
This is on the Switch. That's just where I'm playing it on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yep.
$6 a month.
It's even got rewinds.
Worth every penny. We're not sponsored.
It is.
Definitely not sponsored. I don't have pennies anymore.
If Nintendo, we also don't have pennies anymore.
We got rid of those
Yeah, you guys
last year.
finally got rid of them. Hell yeah.
Our princess is another castle! Damn it.
My princess is right here.
I'm not.
I'm gonna just leave that one alone.
I'm not going with that one, buddy.
Brute and I had the exact same thought at the exact same time.
I was like, I don't
Come
want
on,
to. I don't want to
guys.
speak up first. I don't want to stake claim over that. You know.
Nope.
I'm so alone.
Well,
I can't help you with that.
sorry, brother.
Oh, that would have been sick though.
Oh!
It's fine.
I like that the rewind actually rewinds it as opposed to just blink back.
Yeah.
However many frames.
Because then I can stop it at a point where I think I can recover and do it the first time totally.
Yep.
That's just
It's just Mario seeing an alternate future and going, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think the fuck not.
Yeah, we're Xenoblade Chronicles now.
I can recover this. Trust. See?
Nice. Is there a mushroom in there? No.
I wish.
Nope.
But yeah, me and Nastica did this game together a million times. Never on this channel. But we did it a lot.
Can you hit one of those flagpole glitches for me?
I don't know how to do that, buddy.
You gotta like jump into the block at like a very specific pixel.
A 1 pixel?
The singular pixel?
Yeah, you like you come at it from the bottom, and then you jump, and you like clip through the corner, and then you appear on the other side. And you don't have to do the little shimmy. I don't know how to do it, but I want you to do it.
I don't know how to do it either, buddy. Sorry.
I also don't know if it works on this version.
I think this is the version that. Well, I don't know that for sure. I think I've seen speedruns of this version. I don't know if they count on the leaderboard the same way. I never like water. Anyone who watched me play Sunshine knows that I don't like water.
It's his favorite type of game to play.
I only watched one of those episodes so far.
That's fine. I mean, they're good.
Man, I was watching the fucking Kirby episode again for some reason.
I did. I don't usually go back and watch, but that one I did watch about half of again, just kind of because.
Yeah, I think I saw it on the. Yeah, hell yeah, you did.
I did. I watched that one again. I was like, this is a banger. We did some good work.
Kirby was fun.
We did some good work.
I was very pleased with myself that I'm a consistent human being. I was thinking my jokes to myself in my head before I said them in the recording. I'm like, yes.
We got to a point where I grabbed the first, like, drink item. I don't remember what they actually are. And I was like, I'm going to call that purple drink. And I sure did call that purple drink. Which is to say, I think I can predict my own jokes as well now.
We've been doing this shit for too long.
You're telling me.
Well, in my case, I just only have 7 comments in my head, and I have to reconfigure them all the time.
He just fills in nouns and verbs and the same jokes over and over.
Yeah.
I like to eat when I sleep.
I like.
It's like being an English teacher. You just constantly work and fill in the blank sentences.
Almost clipped through.
That was not a yump.
Hey!
Let's go. Time loss.
Let's go time loss. Dude, the fucking way they, like, determine how frames save your time in this game for speedruns is crazy to me.
Oh, yeah?
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you gotta end on certain frames and you'll, like, I don't remember what they call it, like the frame bus or frame taxi or some shit.
Yeah, so there's a bus. And if you imagine that the bus has a schedule and it leaves every 21 frames, 24 frames?
Something like that, yeah.
If you miss the bus, you have to wait for the next bus.
Which is a time loss.
Yeah. So, like, if you miss the bus by 1 frame, you gotta wait the next 23 frames before the bus comes. And the bus, in this case, is the level actually ending.
Huh. Like, the end screen only shows up on certain frames or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember what it was. It's like some kind of check.
I don't know,
like,
bro.
hey,
I watched the sub and
here
install
now.
video when it came out, and that was like 8
Sure,
years
it
ago,
did.
So I don't remember his explanation perfectly, but it's really neat and also crazy to me.
It's so fascinating how...
Old games are weird, man.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating. That's like how in Pokemon Emerald, to get into Victory Road, the badge check people don't actually check for all 8 badges. They just check for badge 6.
Because why would they?
Well, they did it because they were like, okay, so we could run something where you have to get all the badges. And that would take a lot of memory. But we know that the way that we scheduled everything and planned everything out story-wise is that you would have to get badge 6 in order to be able to get to this point in the game. So we don't have to check for all the other ones because we know you'd have to get them because that's how you got to Victory Road in the first place.
Are you serious?
So the only thing that you don't technically need is badge 6. So we'll check for that and you can go in.
That's just optimization, man. Save me the disk space, especially like back in those days. I guess
the Emerald
it was a GBA card, so it's a little better.
Emerald not as
like,
much, but like the theory is probably from, like they don't have a ton of space either.
Yeah, and every variable, even though it's a minuscule amount of data, every variable takes up data when you put it in the code, even though it's not holding anything really.
And I mean that would be, I think that was that's the first, that came out after Fire Red or before Fire Red?
Holy shit, you almost did a wall jump. Did you see that?
No, I
almost invented the wall jump.
I was literally not paying attention.
You were like stuck in the wall, and then you bounced or
I'm
went away from it.
I'm just good.
You
like
could have
that.
jumped off of that.
Get the lowest point score possible. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So if you clip through the flag there, you'll skip the part where you start on the left, and you'll just be on the right immediately.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know a lot about programming or anything like that. So that's why
I
was
have
like, that's
very
cool.
beginner knowledge.
I've got
I have enough to know like what people are talking about when they describe things, but not enough to really
Yeah.
do anything of my own.
like I
I
would
took 2 classes.
I took some classes. I've done a little bit of work. Not like work. I didn't get paid for it, but I did like I've done stuff with it. I'm not gonna be able to explain it to you very well or know exactly what I'm talking about, but I do know that because it's an NES game, it's all of its like time information is based on the frames, basically. So
Yeah. A lot of games are like that because it's just easier to tie
Yeah.
things to the frame rate.
and
Like Dark Souls physics famously run off the 30 frame rule, so if you make it run at 60, everything fucking breaks.
breaks and you fall through floors and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tying physics to how fast the game itself is moving just makes sense on like a utility level. Like you program your game around this, and at a point in time, like Dark Souls, when frame rates were more easily, predictable, I guess it made certain amount of sense. It kind of bit them in the ass, but I can see
Yeah,
the logic
well-
behind going for it.
Why would you ever want to play a game at higher than 30 frames?
I couldn't tell
In
you.
2011, yeah, I don't know. That's when that came out, right?
But,
11.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I think that is correct.
That's what the
It's either
console.
that or 2009. I can't remember.
I don't think it was 09.
2009.
I think 09 was
2000.
Demon
9 might have been
Souls?
Demon Souls.
I think
yeah.
09 was Demon Souls.
I think that's true because I remember my first experience with Demon Souls was the quick look on GiantBomb.com when it was new, and the people who started that company got fired from GameSpot in like 2007.
Anyway, it makes
First
sense.
release of Dark Souls was September 22nd, 2011.
Called it, and then I think you kind of learned why they bit you in the ass because a couple of years after that they did the Prepare to Die edition, and people
Yeah.
were falling through ladders and shit. I totally
Yeah.
just clipped through that fireball, by the way.
Hell yeah, you did. Run this game at 60 frames. I see you.
You goddamn right I am. The bus comes on my schedule.
He is
My
the
claim to
boss.
fame as a programmer, though, is I was doing a programming assignment for my class, and I had debugged my program enough to know that it was consistently fucking up in one specific case, but I couldn't figure out why it was fucking up in that specific case. I just knew the output, which was supposed to be a number, was always 8 times smaller than it needed to be. So at
God
the end of
damn
my
it,
program,
where is the princess?
World
I
8.
know. At the end of my program, I just put a line that says answer times 8. And then I submitted my code and I got full marks.
That's-
Because I explained in the comment. I'm like, this is exactly what's going wrong. I don't know why, but I fixed it.
That's, yeah, that's pretty good. The other issue with like the programming in regards to these older games is they don't use a language anybody fucking uses anymore.
Yeah, that's... Well, people do, because you have to know how to code in assembly.
Well, sure,
At some
but
level.
it's not
But
used.
no
it's
one
not,
fucking does.
it's not used to this degree, and I would be surprised
Yeah.
if many people are going to be able to answer those kind of questions about Super Mario Bros. Without taking the time to specifically learn like why it works that way in Super Mario Bros.
Yeah,
no
'cause
one's
that
gonna-
shit sucks ass.
No one's gonna look at assembly code and be like, "Yep, this is exactly what's happening," without me like digging deep into assembly code.
Do you know how assembly works, Hyper?
Nope.
Okay, so imagine, like, programming languages, you're familiar, like, it's a bunch of words on the screen, some numbers, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You say, like, if this, then this.
Yep.
Assembly is...
binary.
Yeah. Assembly is the same thing, but it's written entirely in hexadecimal. So there's no English language, period.
Great.
So it'll be like 02, and then a space, and then some fucking 2-digit number that means multiply, and then another 2-digit number that's like some other space in memory. And you just have to know what numbers are mathematical operations and what numbers are like fucking variables or something.
So basically, modern programming is knowing how different languages translate those same ideas, but not knowing the original language at all.
Yeah.
So it's like it'd be like knowing what is translated from English, but not knowing what it says in Chinese or something like that.
Yes. You know what the symbol is, but you don't know what it means.
Huh.
Because why would we use assembly at this degree when C, C
Yeah.
sharp, C plus.
You have programs that can translate it for you. But then also you think about it, like I don't know about other countries, but at least like the United States is missile defense programming for like nuclear weapons is probably still running assembly as its main language, or like some really low level layer on fucking floppy disks.
All the big money programmers who are working on like government programs and NASA and shit are probably running some shit like that, yeah.
Because you can't afford to upgrade it in case it breaks.
Well, and yeah, because like even if you got people who can read it, you don't know how the fuck that was built. That was built fucking 60 years ago, man.
Yeah, it was like the definition of vibe coding, except your vibe coding was a guy with like 7 Red Bulls and a shot of whiskey and a dream.
Sounds like a interesting lifestyle.
So, you
Yeah,
know,
it was just Saturday night for me. I don't know about you.
coding is a fucking nightmare already. Hexadecimal coding sounds like I would make drastic measures to end that headache, if you catch my drift.
Yep. It's
Choices
like
would be made.
programming in Hex is like what actually the demon summoning program is in Shin Megami
With
Tensei.
Tensei, almost
Yeah.
like literally.
It's just hexadecimal.
There's a reason why the image of a programmer is the way that it is and isn't the reality anymore. Because at one point that was like a really specialized skill set that was really difficult to learn, and now you can just go boot up Unity and figure some shit out. Open up fucking Visual Studio and just start balling.
And shit, if you don't even want to do that, you can get a chatbot to code your shit for you. It'll work like ass, but it'll kind of work.
But it'll work.
And that's how we ended up with the vibe coding fucking issues that we have now, where no one actually knows what their code is or how it works. They just kind of figure it out. What a fucking
Everything's
nice.
written in triplicate because your dumbass AI doesn't know what it's doing or why.
What a fucking nightmare.
Sure is, man.
Which is none
Hey,
of this is.
I was gonna say, speaking of programming in this game, I wasn't joking when I said that the first 4 levels are also all the other levels, specifically because there's so little space for this ROM that they had to do that.
Well, honestly, everything about this game is really interesting and very, on like a technical level, very interesting and very. What am I looking for here? Very, very cool to learn about, because like the way they stored everything is, by our modern standards, incredibly basic, but you know it's a necessity. So there's a bunch of little details about like these things technically share a piece of code because they're basically the same asset just flipped over.
Yep.
Because they had like 2 megabytes in a dream.
Pretty much. I forget. I wish I could remember the name of the channel. I remember watching a Pokemon Red and Blue video, like this year, I think. So it's probably recent, of the tile sets in Pokemon and how they're stored. And it's like the map of Pokemon or something. Maybe I could find the video. It's fascinating. Also, Bismuth's Mario 64 speedrun explain, or the A button challenge videos that he does.
Yeah, yep.
Where he like really drills deep into how the challenge works and why the programming allows you to do certain things.
It's honestly interesting. The N64 in and of itself is interesting because they kind of loop back around to like, it's a, you know, the hardware is so significantly new and different and has so many unique things to it that you find a lot of stuff in like Mario 64 that's like feels reminiscent of how they were programming like this game, because fuck me, there was not quite the understanding of the hardware yet. I'm so mad. I fucking hate Hammer Brothers.
I found the video. It's called How Pokemon Fit All of Kanto onto the Game Boy 2 months ago, as of this recording, by Lazy Devs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because they put all of like you had Johto, and then they put all of Kanto in gold and silver.
Yeah. This one is specifically about
that's a whole ass
Pokemon
game.
Red and Blue, I think.
Yeah. Well, Red and Blue was like, I guess like a nightmare.
Yes.
Specifically, which is why it was so impressive at the time that like Gold and Silver came out the way that they did. Because it's like, how did you make that jump so significantly?
God bless Satoru Iwata.
Pour one out.
R.I.P.
Oh, that was almost cool.
Hey, it was.
But yeah, programming's super interesting. Even if you don't know how it works, I like videos that explain why it is the way that it is.
Yeah, I've been watching. There's a guy who does a bunch of Pokemon like challenge runs, and he explains like he's done both a Fire Red and an Emerald one where he completely randomizes almost every single door except for like the ones in the starting area, so your run can actually get going. And then it's like going through all the load zones, checking everything to find everything, seeing how long it takes him to beat all 8 gyms, the champion, and a super boss if there's a super boss.
I watched.
Talking a lot about that, so which was really cool. I was like, this is something so fascinating and new, and it's kind of one of the reasons that I'm playing more Pokemon right now, just because I'm like, I'm not doing that, but I appreciate it a little bit more now.
I did. I watched. It was a while ago. Might have been last year. I watched a video of a dude who tried to beat different Pokemon games. Let me turn my phone down. Different Pokemon games with the teams that like your rival uses.
Oh, I watched a video like that too, where it's like, can the guy was trying to prove, can the trainers in Victory Road get to Victory Road? Can your rival actually? He's really good. That's the guy I've been watching.
It's a similar. Yeah, it might have been the same guy. Did like, okay, I'll just eat that one, I guess. And he explains like, this works this way, this works this way, and he did a bunch of math to have like a level cap before each gym, so his Pokemon would be where
that's
they
the same
would be.
guy. I think it's Adef. His name is Adef.
And they were really good videos. I haven't been able to find them since.
I'll send it to you after the.
Please do.
After we record.
I need something to watch when I go to bed.
Yeah, I showed one of my buddies outside of CLG this, and he was like, "This is so cool." I was like, "I don't like Pokemon, but this is so cool." He's a big math and science guy. He's a doctor, by the way, like an actual doctor.
Doctors aren't allowed to do math.
But it's biomedical engineer, I should say.
Oh, okay.
It's so fun. It's so funny.
He has
to me.
doctor in front of his name. He is the smartest person.
He has a doctorate. He's just not a medical doctor in the strict
He's not
sense.
a medical doctor. Excuse me. Sorry.
It's so funny to me.
He has a PhD.
There you go.
Poor bastard.
Getting to this point in my life where like people I know have like accomplished things, so I'm like hanging out with people and it's like, yeah, I'm almost a lawyer, and I'm like, I work for $10 an hour.
Yeah, but you're probably less sad than they are.
I think you're talking to the wrong guy to make that statement, buddy.
Have you been to lawyer school?
No.
Law school.
Lawyer school.
It's lawyer school.
No, I wouldn't make it in law school. I'm too stupid. Fuck you, Lakitu.
Well, as long as you have a photographic memory like Mike Ross, you don't have to go to law school to be a lawyer.
But it's just funny
Isn't
to me.
the whole point of that show that you shouldn't do that?
100%. That was the joke.
Funny to me to see people who have like accomplished things, and I'm like, I make Let's Plays on the internet. Most of my accomplishments are tied to that, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
Listen, brother. You throwing an egg at the final boss in the Resident Evil 4 grudge match is a absolute highlight for me.
That is one of my proudest moments. It's just very funny the like difference in accomplishments between like people I know, and
The grass is always greener. There are many times a month I think about, man, I wish I kind of wish I was back at the pharmacy stocking shelves.
I'm not really complaining. I'm not really that upset about where I'm at in life. I'm very happy with the things I do for work, and I make more than $10 an hour at this point. But
it's $11.50.
No, I make more than
It's
that.
10:01 actually.
Well, you know, I tried. I was trying to be a decent guy there.
I make a pretty considerable more amount than that at this point. I just
That's good.
for a long time when I worked at the doggy daycare, I didn't, right? But now I do. Point being, it's just funny that like my accomplishments seem so mundane comparatively to like, yeah, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I've got the family, I bought a house, and I'm like, you could buy a house? What the fuck?
Isn't there a
Everybody's
civil profession that you forgot?
I'm a teacher. I was
Got
talking
no
about,
respect.
I was talking about ones that make money, Reki.
me sweating over here with my actual agency reps as an actor.
Yeah, you too. This motherfucker's got an agency and all that
Got
shit.
6.
You can have more than one.
Huh?
You can have more than one.
Voice actors can, yeah.
Is it for like different products?
It's for different regions.
Oh, that makes sense.
This guy's doing voice work for Europe.
Not yet, but I have auditioned for projects in the UK.
I didn't even click with me that you would need an agency for different regions, to be honest.
You don't necessarily need one, but you can, as long as your contracts don't require exclusivity or anything like that.
So is it like you could find an agency that covers multiple regions or multiple different agencies, or is it just the contracts that you happen to sign for those agencies?
A lot of it's the contracts that I happen to sign with those particular agencies, and with the advent of a lot of voiceover work being able to be done from
Remotely?
home
Yeah.
or remotely, having exclusivity is not always
As bad
a
as
good
it.
thing.
Oh, okay. I was
It's
thinking.
not, yeah. Exclusivity, it depends on where you are. Depending on what agency
Circumstantial.
you are signed with, you might. Oh, that was
Damn.
incredible.
I almost had that. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. You bitch.
Make this. You can do this. Oh,
Fuck him.
let's go.
Let's fucking go.
It depending on the agency in particular. Some will ask for exclusivity, but a lot of those are very, 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 very high-end agencies.
Sure.
Not saying that any agency is necessarily bad. It's just depending on your representation and
Right,
what
right.
they ask for.
So it's a lot of
Have
like
you done any
circumstantial
projects
stuff.
in Canada? Have you done any projects in Canada yet?
I think he
have
does. I think he does
auditioned-
all his projects at his house.
I have
For
auditioned
Canada?
for things from Canadian clients, yes.
I'm also trying to be careful with my questions because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of fucking stuff that you can't say. But
That's
Tell
why
me the tea.
That's why I'm being. That's why I'm choosing my words very carefully. What type of tea do you want? Chamomile, herbal, chai?
I like chai.
Canadian.
I mean,
Canadian?
any one of those
I
can
wanna
be
know-
Canadian if you make them in Canada.
Yeah.
I want to know how the Ocean's dub for Dragon Ball came about. I don't know.
I think you're asking the wrong
I don't
guy
have
that
that.
one.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy.
I thought you were the guy.
I am the guy.
He's our guy
but that-
for vague information that doesn't break NDAs.
I want to be the guy.
You
I
can play that game.
don't want to be the guy. I did my time.
Yeah, there's some stuff that I am really grateful to have had the opportunity to see, and that's all I can say about that.
I'm sure. It's fine. One day, you're gonna get your big, your really big like high profile project. I'm gonna be like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
One day you're also going to do Beyblade.
Listen, I would love to be in Beyblade. If
Dude,
we did
I'm gonna be
Beyblade, I would
honest.
be in Beyblade in a heartbeat.
I know a guy who was in Beyblade.
If I knew a guy who was in Beyblade, I'd be like, yeah, that guy. I fucking know that guy. I've known that. I'd be like, I've known that guy for like 15 years.
I punched that guy in the face.
Reki has not punched me in the face yet, that I'm aware of.
Me and this guy go to the same martial arts school.
Yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
No, that's actually cool. That's cool. I was gonna say about I was gonna say something about Beyblade. That's all. No, that's actually legit.
Yeah, I let it rip all over him.
I loved that. Yeah, that's cool.
Phrasing.
Man. Whatever.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, fucking whatever, man.
Yeah, just flex on me, bro. All right.
You know a guy's been in Blade. How fucking cool for you, huh?
Yeah, it's
Do you know who I am?
Hey, he was also in My Little Pony, I'm pretty sure. A Christmas special, I think.
That's a real actor right there. It's called Rage, baby.
I could be a horse.
What I was gonna say about Beyblade was there was an anime convention I went to very, very regularly. That one of the big events was the Beyblade tournament. I have seen this nowhere else, but it was literally two hosts that helped run the convention, and they would go and they would like commentate over the Beyblades and have like a nice camera, like a cameras that they use when you're doing like drawing or you're making food or something, like making food videos and stuff like that on the internet. They'd have that, but it would be right in the arena. I don't know the proper word. I can't remember. But the arena, and they would literally like WWE style comment over it. It was the best fucking thing.
Oh, it's one of these
like
fucking dungeons. Okay.
It was 3 hours long, and the 3 hours I never have spent better.
It's like being
It was like
in
a
fucking
whole tournament.
That's like the nerd BattleBots. And BattleBots is already the nerd BattleBots, but you know.
It's even better. Real ones know. Real ones know Beyblade.
Now you tell me when you're in Bakugan, all right?
Bakugan.
Everyone's still going.
I have no idea. You know what? Fuck you,
Yeah, we
Bowser.
take those.
We take those. We absolutely take those. I think that was
That's
where
a
I can
W.
get them.
Is that a pineapple?
That's a lantern, like a lamp.
It's a
Oh.
beehive.
Fireflies. That's how they light up the castles.
It's a lot of
It
fireflies.
just went really hard. You can see the Hollow Knight.
I need to play those games.
I have tried multiple times and struggle really hard to get into it, and I don't really know why.
It's a Metroidvania, right?
Yeah, which you think
Yeah.
I like. I've
Yeah.
done the first Metroid game on this channel, even.
Yes.
Hollow Knight specifically, I think, is like a game you either get into because of the atmosphere or you really struggle to play because the game itself is pretty stiff and
Yeah.
not a lot going on besides vibes.
I think that's part of my problem. It plays well, but it plays a certain way, and if it doesn't click, then it doesn't click.
It plays like someone's first video game, but polished enough that it doesn't feel like garbage.
Yeah,
Holy Walter, you did it.
I'm him.
E is him?
Whoo, whoo. I'm a little slidey. You know how it is.
He's him into fall into pit true combo.
Talk shit, get hit combo. Pipeline.
Yep.
Found the episode title. Right there.
I thought it was gonna be Mario.oops.
Mario.oops is pretty good.
Mario.oops is not bad, though.
You know what? I'm playing this better than I played Sunshine.
It's true.
I did this cool thing with Sunshine where I was like, I don't think I need to practice Super Mario Sunshine. And then we got to the late game, and I was like, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
I was
Yeah.
I was literally like, I have to keep this man stable so that he finishes what he starts. But
you do
it's getting
100%.
tough out here.
You should do 100%.
No, fuck you. No.
Absolutely not.
I did bare minimum.
I didn't want to sit there for 100%.
I said frame 1, episode 1. I'm not 100%ing this. I know the experience. I've been there. I've never accomplished it, but I know what it's like. I've tried. No.
Reki, you said you watched that video.
Yeah, when it came out. That was like 3 months ago.
He's fair.
Yeah.
And no, I like Mario games. I don't like 100%ing pretty much any of them.
I don't like 100%ing most games.
I can get by doing it for some stuff, but this is not one of those series. This is one of those series I play for like the casual vibes, and that's about as far as I go. I'll finish them.
Do you get
That's about.
Do you guys finish most video games?
No.
I
either.
tried to.
So, fun thing I don't think I've talked about on here. I think I talked about in chat to you guys, but I don't think I brought it up in a recording. I recently got diagnosed with ADHD, and it explains a lot about how I play video games to me.
By playing like 17 at the same time?
Playing like 800 at the same time, and having to like go in with complete intention if I'm going to finish one.
Yeah. I think I'm probably the same way, maybe. I don't know if it's for the same reason or not.
Head right to the jump.
That's why a lot of my LPs are not finished. Just lose interest and it stops existing.
The reason that I'm so good about finishing LPs, beside the ones that aren't finished have, outside circumstances mostly, is because I have you guys here, so it kind of keeps me honest about it. When I did stuff on my own more, I was not nearly as good about finishing LPs.
Struggles in Eastward.
We're getting there.
We are over 75% of the way through that game.
He's a
Ish.
Jump. Bitch, jump. Fuck you. You fucker. You son of a bitch. Fuck you. I'm
Hey.
out. Having other people helps keep me focused. Because my ADHD, from what I'm understanding, is heavily on the attention side and not the hyperactive side. Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario. Okay, we can do that. You bitch.
Jump, Mario.
Slidey little fuck. You slidey little fuck. You slidey little fuck.
He's like that.
So when I have other people, I can kind of lock in a way that I can't on my own as easily.
I'm pretty good about finishing most stuff that I start.
Well, you start like one thing at a time and just finish something.
Yeah, I'm not sure you play video games most of your time either.
I don't have time to play video games most of my time. Because I
Yeah.
don't have time.
I've done a lot of effort to put my life in a place where I can play video games about as much as I want to.
Same.
It took a lot of effort, and there was a period of time where I sure didn't, evidenced by the fact that I was not present on this channel for most of the last year. Oh, I gotta pick a
I
fucking...
don't think I played a video game when I was in college at all.
No,
Unless
that's...
I was like hanging out with friends.
Nah.
That's, yeah, not me.
I enjoy video games too
are
much
how
to...
I relax.
Yeah. If I'm not playing video games, I'm probably unhappy. Not like in a moment, like I can do other stuff and be happy, but like I gotta have some video game in my life or I'm struggling.
Yeah, I was asking originally because I realized through a conversation with a friend that I don't finish most video games, and I think that's by design. Like, I'll pay full price for a video game and be like, yeah, 10 hours later, I feel like I had my money's worth.
I'm at a point where if I stop having fun and it's not something I'm already super invested into, I don't see a reason to keep going.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
But then
I'm
there's
not even sure that I'm not having fun some of the times. I just lose interest. I'm like, I'm going to go do something else.
If I'm interested in something, I will finish it. I think well, not always, but usually if I'm interested enough in something, I'm gonna lock in and try to finish it, unless it's like really long.
I'm gonna look over at my shelf, which is right next to me. Let's see.
But with the attention,
Kina, I did not finish. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I did not finish.
I
Monarch, I did not finish. Octopath Traveler 2, I did not finish, even though I really like that game, and I did 50% of it. Monster Hunter Wilds, I did not finish. Pathless, I did not finish. Persona 3 Reloaded, I did not finish. Raido Remastered, did not finish. Remnant, I didn't finish. The Ronin, I didn't finish.
the fuck is the
Shadow of the
Ronin?
Ronin, whatever. It's not the full title, I just can't read it from here because it's really small. Rise of the Ronin, there it is.
I don't know what that is, dude.
It's, I think it was made by Koei. It was basically if you took Neo and then made it an open world game like an Assassin's Creed modern one.
Follow-up question. What's Neo?
The Souls-like game where you're a samurai. That's not Sekiro.
That didn't help me at all, but alright, buddy.
Okay.
Nioh,
64
Neo.
seconds in a dream.
Yeah, I hate the ones that are like, find the right pipe. Okay, it's not this guy.
Yeah, but that is how I play. Like I will literally just I'll pick something, I will play it all the way through. Because usually what I pick isn't bad.
I don't.
Yeah, I picked some games that seem appealing on the face that actually aren't that appealing in the long run.
I just find a lot of stuff. I do the thing too where it's like I want to check something out, but that doesn't mean I'm committing to playing through all of it. I like to experience things that I think are interesting, but probably bad. Hence why
Yeah.
half the Let's Plays are things in this channel where I'm like, that seems really neat. But it's
I play a lot of games, yeah, that are like probably not that good, but it makes the good things gooder.
Yeah, and you gotta experience why something doesn't work to then maybe find out why those same concepts work somewhere else.
Again,
I do it because I hate myself.
Well, I do a lot of things 'cause I hate myself.
I do other things because I hate myself.
Drugs mostly.
I don't do those.
No, just run 30 miles a week.
You run 30 miles a week?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what? That's 60 kilometers ish, 70.
Jeez.
I may be over.
10K a day.
I'm saying like, I run at least 3 10K. I may run 3 10Ks a week, so maybe not 30, maybe like 22 to 20.
How many do you do in one go?
7 or 8.
One.
That's
Oh, damn.
fucked.
What's that? Like 35 minutes?
Not fucked because you do it. That's super impressive. I'm just like, holy shit. I could never.
It's a lot of running.
That's
Yeah.
I used to not do that much running, but I used to run a lot, like half an hour a day or something.
I don't like to run.
35 minutes for 7 miles?
Is that like a you wake up and you take a run kind of thing?
You do
or-
14K in 35 minutes?
No. It's
Are you Usain Bolt?
No, I'm not, definitely not. No, my splits are like under 8 per mile.
That's crazy.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting the conversion wrong. For some reason, my head is 2.2. It's 1.6. 11K in 35 is still fucking fast.
No. Not 35 minutes. It takes me like just under an hour.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, no, I was like, where did you get 35 minutes from?
I really hate this castle, just for the record.
Yeah. They made the last one the hardest for a
I
reason.
think my best 5K time was 24:40 something when I was in high school. Then I hurt my back and I stopped running. Then I got fat. And now I can still run 5K, but it takes significantly more effort.
Man, I used to feel good that I would do like 20,000 steps in a day when I worked full time.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, you ain't shit.
Well,
Just
in
remember,
high school, they made us run. Every week we did a 5K plus whatever our daily runs were.
I had asthma, so a teacher made me run once and got into a lot of trouble for it.
Hell yeah, get fucked. Nowadays, we would just be like, do what you can.
He made me run. I told my mom. My mom called the school, and he got fucking chewed out for it.
Hell yeah.
They're like, yo, a student has asthma, right? And he's like, yeah. Why is he running?
Did you have an IEP?
No.
Oh.
But
Well,
I
fuck
did,
you then. That
the
teacher should have made you run more.
No, the school did have my inhaler in the premises at all times. It wasn't like my school kind of sucked. So
Yeah.
they didn't.
Hey, we're not
really-
allowed to do that anymore. At least where I am.
What?
If you got meds, you got to hold on to them. Yeah.
School had to have one of my two, in case I lost it or didn't have it. They needed to have it on. They had to have my prescription and everything on hand, so they knew I needed it. Which is
Yeah,
why
we
he
can't,
got.
we
Which is
can't
why,
hold them anymore.
which
You
is
gotta,
why he got in trouble, because they had my prescription. It was like I didn't have like a plan for it. Like it wasn't, but it was noted. It was in my file. Every teacher was supposed to know. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know." And it's like, well,
yeah, but
you got all the
I
same
bet they
files.
were supposed to know. No one reads that shit.
I
I can tell you because my job is to read that shit and tell the people no one reads that shit.
So he got into. He didn't like lose his job, but he got into trouble for it. They made him apologize to me, which was really funny.
Nice.
They were like, "You need to apologize to this student," and he pulled me aside, and I was like, "Does that mean I don't have to run anymore?" The idea was that I was supposed to participate, but I was allowed to walk if I needed to walk, and he wouldn't let me.
That would have been my solution.
Well, that was the solution.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
you can walk if you start having an issue, but I was walking and I was trailing behind because everyone else is running and my ass is walking. And he also got in trouble because of me, because I can walk, I didn't literally carry it with me because my asthma isn't so bad that I like have to have that shit in my pocket because I wasn't supposed to run, right? Like that's the idea. I'm supposed to have time to catch my breath. What am I doing here? This sucks. So my friend had to run back all the way to the school, slap everybody, get into my locker, and get me my inhaler. And the dude got in so much, the teacher got in so much trouble for that. Because they tried that, they ran up to the teacher and was like, this kid needs his inhaler. And he was like, no, he's fine, keep running. And then he walked up and said, you need to start running. And I was like, no, I don't.
Die, kid.
So I ran, and then I had an asthma attack, and the kid ran and got my inhaler, and they were like, you know how irresponsible it is of you, Mr. Teacher, to make this kid do this, and blah, 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 blah?
The education system is great.
And
Yeah,
then
yours isn't on fire at all.
Nope.
I think I'm missing... I've gone through, like, every pipe.
Do you have to go further than this?
I think there's an order.
I've gone through all these pipes.
Yeah, what if you just kept running forward?
I think it just loops me, doesn't it?
I don't know, find out.
I have no idea.
I gotta be honest, I haven't paid attention to the video part of this video in the last 15 minutes.
I just assume no one's ever paying attention when I'm doing an LP, it's fine.
Bro, I'm right here. We literally record like every week now, just you and me.
Yeah, you have no choice. you gotta pick up my slack.
You know, I think every time you jumped on that one Goomba is when I locked back in on the video.
We're gonna do ourselves a favor just so we don't have to do all these levels again.
That would be good.
But yeah, that was the whole thing, and it was like, honestly, I think he probably should have gotten more trouble under the circumstances.
Probably.
If my asthma was worse, he could have killed me.
Yep.
Oh, hey, so speaking of kids needing to get hurt to get people in trouble,
Yeah.
Okay.
no one got hurt in this story. However, literally today, there was a gas leak at my school, and we had to dismiss everyone early.
Nice.
And I was like, in my head, I'm like, this is like the second time this year that we've had to evacuate for a gas leak. And I'm like, well, how many fucking times does this have to happen before we fix the gas pipes or whatever's going on? Because it is an old school. I think it was built in like 60-something. And then I was talking to the teachers, and they're like, yeah, we're probably going to have to wait for a kid to get hurt or pass out or die or something. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right, huh? There's no one,
So
there's no
that's
accountability.
that pipe.
Let's try this one. Okay, that one doesn't go. Oh, you know what? Fuck me. It's this one up here, isn't it?
Well, you went in that one before, I'm pretty sure.
Did
I
I?
don't think so. I don't think so. I can't remember. They're all looking the same at this point.
I was too distracted by our conversations to be paying enough attention to know.
I do think it is the right one, though, because I'm pretty sure in the speed run, they, like, wall jump up into this pipe.
Okay. This looks different.
Yep. We're getting there.
Let's try this one.
Well,
Not
this is
that
the one that goes down, I think, or the other one.
This one?
Yeah, and then you're back at the start. I think you just need to not go down a pipe after you go in there.
Okay, I'll check this shit out.
Moonwalking.
Maybe I should not have gone down that pipe.
What if I didn't go down that pipe?
We'll just keep running. Nope, they gave me
Oh,
the...
yeah, there's the sound.
Okay. Cool.
This is
Hey.
different. I like this. Brr. Oh, back on the topic of cool YouTube videos that are worth watching. I just watched one that came out recently. That was called, like, The Meta Puzzles of Puzzle Games. It was about a little bit of The Witness and Bob Is You and Void Strangers, and a different game called Baguette of the Bun Kingdom, or whatever the hell it was called.
Oh, I think I've heard of that one. Hey!
Extremely cool video.
about like when the puzzle game turns out to itself be a puzzle.
Aww. We found the princess. Mario got a smooch. But
They're just
only
friends, by the way. Yeah, they're just friends.
Yep, they're such platonic friends. Luigi, however, him and Daisy.
They fucking.
Yeah, fucking
Oh yeah, absolutely.
wild.
Woman
they have a
literally
sex
makes
swing.
a whole statue of her with her boyfriend on her Mario Kart course. I don't know how much more you need.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah, well,
it.
Peach made a cake.
I'm not gonna do another whole playthrough, but we got some good conversation and some time to spare, so I'll run through a little bit more, just because.
Sure.
Luigi time.
No, it's just that bonus world. Finish the game. It does star 1.
You were saying I interrupted you with your story about good YouTube videos, Reki. I'm sorry.
That was kind of it. I could find it again. It's a very good video. I've played Baba as You. I got hard stuck in that game because it's fucking hard. But that kind of game, it's a.
No, I was
I think
small.
I got
I was small.
Oh.
I got hit before I grabbed it, so I was small, so it just acted like
Oh,
mushroom.
okay. I thought you were still Super Mario.
Well, I had a fire flower, and then I got bopped, so.
Oh, that's right, because you go all the way back down to regular Mario.
Oh,
in
yeah.
this
They
game.
don't fuck around here.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Bitch.
Baba is You is a cool game.
It is cool. I didn't play it because it scares me, but.
Eventually, it becomes like turn the map into Baba, so that way you can use it as an object to solve puzzles inside of levels, because the map is also a level. The video is called A Secret Genre of Puzzle Games by Orange.
Nice. Just name dropping
It
people
isn't-
this episode.
It is an hour and 45 minutes long.
Nothing wrong with people seeing what stuff we're watching.
It's true.
Sometimes YouTube is cool.
I'm a person too. Half my fucking media viewing is just me watching. If I'm not making the intention of watching like a movie or something, I'm watching a YouTube video.
This man watches movies.
I do watch.
I
them.
rarely watch
I was gonna say,
movies
watch
or
the
TV
Mach and X
shows.
LP if you want to hear about some what Brute is watched
There's
recently.
2 whole episodes that are just dedicated to me talking about the films I've watched recently.
It's nice.
I have a thing, Reki, where I watch at least 2 movies a week.
Hell yeah.
My week
See, I get home.
is Sunday to Saturday, so.
I get home, I watch some YouTube while I eat dinner, and then I'm probably going out to go do something or record, and then I come home and I do my gotcha game dailies, and then I go to sleep. And then on the weekends, I blitz through whatever game I'm playing.
But yeah, so a
I
couple.
wake up, I audition, I exercise, I come back home, I do more auditions, I go to work, I come home and probably do more auditions, and then I pass out and wake up and do it the next day.
Except on Mondays and Wednesdays.
How
we
much?
record.
How much of you running is developing cardio so you can talk more?
It didn't start that way because I played sports in high school and college, but it has certainly helped stamina-wise, especially when I was training and doing singing training and things like that. They're like, your breath control is incredible. I'm like, thanks.
I was a linebacker.
I
Yeah.
was not a line. I am too small to be a linebacker.
It didn't click with me, but you playing sports and exercising and shit, we really feel the like jock and nerd dynamic.
Piper's
I am
the
the-
friendly jock.
I am the nerdiest. I was the nerdiest jock.
No one says you can't enjoy nerdy things and still like sports. I just think it's funny that dynamically, that's the closest like approximation there.
I love
You're not allowed
I
to
love
be a
that.
jock unless you put someone in a
I'm like I was the one who brought everyone's GPA up on the sports team.
Nice. My students are always pissed when I tell them that they have to get good grades in college, even though they want to be on the basketball team. They're like, no,
You sure do.
fuck.
You sure do.
What do you mean I can't actually be stupid? I'm like, sorry, man.
It's not how it works.
Yeah, they learned that lesson in the 50s.
Just gonna slide that back. Ooh.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Part one out.
R.I.P.
He died mid
I got an important message.
Oh, he's back.
I got a do you want to get coffee on Wednesday message, and that requires a yes immediately. You understand?
Yeah, it does.
I don't drink coffee.
It's not about the coffee,
That's
brother.
not what they're asking.
I understand.
It's not about the coffee, my friend.
No, it is certainly not about the coffee. If you've ever watched any of the early Marvel TV shows, whenever they reference coffee or latte, they're not talking about coffee.
Okay, well, I'm not going. It's not about that, that specific innuendo either. The coffee's just a byproduct of me interacting with human beings.
Correct. I
Lame.
understand.
I'm also
I just needed to put that out there too.
probably just gonna get a tea or something because I don't really drink coffee either.
I don't really drink caffeine.
I couldn't function if I didn't have some kind of caffeinated beverage, but coffee.
I drink way
it's
too much soda.
I get shaky.
Could you
if I do
imagine
anything
if
else.
I was on caffeine all the time?
No,
Yeah.
you would probably give me a fucking aneurysm.
I probably would, and I already get close to doing that most times.
Bro, shouts.
put it
and I
this
just
way.
shut down.
My hall pass is a 1 liter bottle of Pepsi.
You hand him a liter, like an empty liter bottle, or is it full of Pepsi?
Oh,
full of
empty.
pee.
No, I drank that shit. And then I washed it out, and then I wrote hall pass
pass.
on it. And then that's my hall pass, and everyone just accepts that because I'm the Pepsi guy.
You know how fucking funny it would be to walk to the bathroom and like you got your hall pass and you just hand them a full liter bottle of Pepsi?
This is why I'm going to the bathroom.
Well, just so you know, I did actually go to the bathroom. That's how it worked in my mind.
One thing I love about my current school is that everyone's allowed to make their own hall passes, because not every school in my district has hall passes, and also some of them don't let us make our own. And it's funny seeing what teachers make hall passes out of.
One of my
One's got a
favorite things-
skateboard.
Well, yeah, the absurd shit that were making in hall passes was one of my favorite things about being in high school. They just let you do whatever.
Yeah.
As long as there was something in a student's hand that said hall pass, they just accepted it.
The more ludicrous it is, the better, honestly, because it makes it more annoying for the student to carry around. I wish I could just give them a trash can full of weights. Carry that shit to the bathroom, get your steps in, carrying 100 pounds.
My school had that like nightmare scenario where they were trying to be like, you don't get to leave the classroom, and someone actually pissed their pants, and they're like, never mind.
Nice.
Everyone make a hall pass. That no going to the bathroom during class rule lasted like a week. I knew the guy who did it, and I'm half convinced he did it on purpose. He accepted that he was going to be the pants piss guy.
But he took one for the team.
He took one for the
Unsung
team.
hero.
Unsung hero.
That is an absolute hero.
It's great because he wasn't like an outcast student or anything. He was a well-liked guy. Like everyone knew him. He was well-liked. And then eventually he was like, "Hey man, I gotta pee." And the teacher's like, well, you don't get to go to the bathroom during class. And he's like, okay. It was after lunch, right? So he drank water or milk or whatever. And the teacher was like, you should have went during lunch. And he literally said, that was 30 minutes ago. Eventually, it's going to have to happen. And they were like, oh, you'll have to wait till hall time between classes. And I guess he just decided he wasn't about all that. So he pissed his pants.
Yeah, see, if I were me, I would have stood in the middle of the room, stared at the teacher in the eyes, and then just started pissing.
He went back to his
Rip it and
seat.
rip it.
He went back to his seat, and from what I understand, everyone just kind of heard like the trickle, and the teacher was like, "You should go to the bathroom." And he's like, "Oh, I can't go to the bathroom during class, right?"
I'm gonna sit here in my own piss, teach.
It's gonna develop a nasty rash.
So they sent him to the bathroom. He came back. They gave him clothes from Lost and Found, I guess, and then called his parents. And his parents picked him up. He just didn't come back that day. And you know what? If my kid,
Hell yeah.
if my kid pissed his pants in class because the teacher wouldn't let him go to the bathroom, I wouldn't take him back to school that day either.
Nope.
I don't know if there was any repercussions to that teacher or not, but I know that rule didn't last.
Well, I mean, what are they gonna do? Teacher was following the rules.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got no comment on that.
But especially when you, my perspective's always been, if they gotta pee, even if I would rather people who are lying even still get to go to the bathroom, because the people who do gotta pee are gonna get punished for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you making kids hold their bladder for 45 minutes is gonna have some pretty bad long-term effects.
Yeah.
So
Just let him pee.
just let them pee.
Just let him be.
It's gonna bite them in the
I had a
ass. not
student
you.
one time that I was like, he's like, Mr. Teacher, can I go to the Dairy Queen? It was across the street. I'm like, fucking no? What do you mean?
Fucking no.
And then he looks at me, he's like, can I go to the bathroom? And I stare at him, and he stares at me, and I'm like, I want some fries. He says, okay.
And then he leaves.
And then I very loudly declared to the class, yes, you may go to the bathroom. I got some fries.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all I'm
dude.
saying.
Don't know where they came from.
Yeah, I don't know, bathroom fries or something.
Listen, the pop-up fry stall in the bathroom. Absolutely.
Kids be getting snacks, man. I got a student, he can't bring a binder or a pencil to school, but you know what he does bring in his gym bag?
snacks.
Snacks.
Fucking 7 bags of chips. Like, one time he brought a cake.
A cake?
Like a whole ass cake?
Yeah.
Like
A
from
2
bakery.
liter of Dr. Pepper one time. And, I shit you not, all the materials to make a sandwich. Not the sandwich,
Just
the lettuce, the bread, a tomato.
He made the sandwich like mid-class?
Yeah, in class. Yeah.
That's my hero right there.
That's a power move. But you should still bring a pencil and a binder. If you could fit all that
That's
in there,
what
you
I
could fit
tell
the
him. I'm like, dude, there's no way. Please bring a pencil. Tired of you taking my pencils and then fucking not giving them back. Yeah.
Yeah, because where did they go?
As you could tell, my
Fucking void.
my high school did a lot of fucking around and finding out.
I had a student, like, a week ago, I lost my pencil in the classroom because I, like, put it down when I was helping a student and then didn't know where I put it. And I spent, like, 5 minutes looking for it. I'm like, where the fuck's this pencil? And the student is like, hey, why you care about this pencil so much? Just get a new one. I'm like, it's a fucking pencil, man. I care about my pencil. He's like, get a new one, man. I'm like, no, that's not the point.
These kids don't understand the value of a good number 2 pencil.
And they don't understand the value of having
Money.
your shit, man.
Money.
This is my pencil.
I feel that way about pens. I would bring my own pens to my old job when I did like administrative work there. And everyone's like, well, we've got like pen containers. And it's like, yeah, but you buy these cheap ass bullshit pens. Fuck you. I
Yeah.
want my pens, bro.
I mean, it wasn't even, it was just a mechanical pen, like a Bic mechanical pencil. But I'm like, it's my pencil.
It's my shit.
I bought that with my money. I want it. It's in here somewhere. It's not like I dropped it in the street. Never found that pencil. I think a kid stole it.
Fallen soldier.
Kid definitely
dude.
stole it.
My school changed like administrative staff like 4 times in the 4 years I went there. Obviously 4 years
Hell
of high school.
yeah.
I think that's
Hell
why. I
yeah.
think that's why this shit kept happening.
Yeah, that'll do it.
New administrators came in
Yep.
and were like, "We're gonna clean this school up," and didn't realize that things were the way they were for very logistical reasons, and now kids piss their pants.
I've only had one principal ever come in, change things up, and actually like everything being way better.
I don't remember any sweeping drastic changes.
Goated principal, by the way. I would see him in the morning, and because it's Canada. If it's anywhere past summer ever, it's dark until like 9 o'clock
That sounds nice. honestly.
a.m. Yeah, there are days where you won't see the sun if you work a day job. And he would be outside picking up trash every day at like 7 a.m. in the dark, and he wouldn't go home until like 5.
What a king.
Baller. Yeah.
Uh,
I think
Yeah,
we got to
they're
work
built
at like
different.
5 a.m.
I just love like these administrators being like, "Well, these kids are going to the bathroom too much," and it's like, probably, but I would rather that than us start pissing our pants, man. I don't know.
I forgot to ask this earlier. How much hallway time did you get between classes?
4 minutes.
I
Damn.
got 3.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they gave us.
I guess
4
you guys
minutes.
got longer days, huh?
I would go from 7:45 until 3:15.
Yeah, it's crazy. We start at 8:30 and go to 2:30. We only have 4 classes a day per semester.
I had 7 to 8 depending on the year.
Yep, I had 8.
And I also I mentored kids in the afternoon, so I would be there till about 4:30, 4:45.
Damn.
And then I would go to work, and then I'd get off work, and I'd come in and record with you guys.
I'd have sports. I'd go in the off season. I would be training, and then in season I would be sporting.
So
Sports.
my days were stupid, and they want you, and you got to get up to get ready and shit. So I'd be up like stupid early, and then they give you 4 minutes, and some of those classes are like, because they don't consider the distance you got to travel when they make your schedule.
Nope.
So they're like, go pee during your hall time, and it's like, I gotta go from the opposite end of the school to the other end of the school, but not the other end of the school in the same building, because my building was 4 separate buildings. So I would have to travel through a building and hit an intercom to get buzzed in. You want me to pee, and I have 4 minutes to do all of that, and I gotta stop my locker so I don't carry 8 pounds of books with me all goddamn day? Fuck you.
What do you want me to cath myself?
Like, literally.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to have a piss bag in my pocket or what?
There was a school around here that no longer does this. It's a U-shaped school with a courtyard in the middle of like the gap of the U. And you were not allowed to go in the courtyard during school time. Period. No one. Not even teachers. No one.
Why?
I don't know.
It's stupid.
And they had like 4 minutes between classes, and it was like a 2 or 3 story school. I forget. And like you could easily have a class on one end of the U and then on the other end of the U. You better get there on time.
But you gotta go a long way. Yeah, the shoots.
Yeah, you gotta go around.
My school was like, well, each building was like a square. So the center of the square was where the classrooms were, and everything else was hallway.
Yeah.
Fuck. So it was like, I had to very strategically like plan my days around like, okay, this is when I'll have the most time to pee.
Yep. There's a school that still does this. Fucking rich school. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. There is no hallway time. If your class ends at 9:30, your next class starts at 9:30.
How does that even work?
I don't know. I substituted there once and I didn't get it. But I can also tell you there's no bell. There's a clock in the room so you know what time it is, but there's no bell. You just gotta know.
So you like,
And then you better be fast.
well, that sounds ridiculous, but I was gonna say, man, let me tell you, American schools have no respect for like what these children actually need out of a day.
Food.
Food,
Sleep.
sleep. That social time is important.
Yep.
Social time. Nowadays, all kids do is sit on their phone in the hallway and not talking to anyone.
Hey, you know what?
That's not true, but a lot of kids do that.
Most kids do that.
Even when I went to school, we had smartphones, but we were yapping to each other.
Yeah, we had the ability to yap and use our phones. Well, that's because social media wasn't really a thing
Yeah.
quite yet.
I think I was going to school right when there was social media, but it hadn't quite rotted the brains yet.
Yeah.
So we were able to yap and use our phones. And
I entered grade 8 before the iPhone came out, but not long before.
is that like your equivalent to the start of high school?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't have middle school here.
that's ninth grade for me.
For us,
I
it's
see.
ninth grade, yeah.
Yeah.
We do-
It's K to 7 elementary and then 8 to 12
Yeah, we do.
secondary.
Well, my school, the schools here changed it recently, but when I was in school, we did K to 5, 6 to 8, and then 9 to 12.
That's what I did.
It probably makes more sense that way because holy shit does the brain evolve in those years, and having a grade 8 with a grade 12 in the same school is ridiculous, but that's how we do it.
Now they do K to 6, 7 and 8 separately. Or no, they do K through 4, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8, and then 9 through 12. And they have
Split into thirds. Yeah.
two of the middle. So there was 2 middle schools here predominantly, and they originally did different selections of all 3 years, but now they split them 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 between each of the 2 schools. So everyone goes to each school.
That's weird.
It's
It's
needlessly
different.
complicated, and I've seen a lot of parents complain about it because 5th graders really don't have any business being in the same building as 6th graders, apparently. According to
They're
the
just too
parents.
different. Yeah, they're just too different.
I don't have any skin in that race, but like according to these parents,
I.
they don't really have any business sharing a building, and I'm inclined to believe that.
I had to substitute for a grade 7 class like a
Oh,
week
no.
ago, despite being a contracted teacher in a school full time,
How does that?
because my job is weird.
Do they like have a sub for your class then, or what?
Yes. So, fucking. So I am an LST teacher for reference, which means I teach the kids with learning disabilities or autism or whatever the fuck's going on. But like the mild cases, not the severe ones that need one-to-one support.
Right.
So a significant part of my job is case managing students and being the liaison between them and their parents and the school and whatever. Frustrating job. Yeah.
My cousin does something similar, but not, I think, quite to the same extent as you.
Yeah. So every year we got to do articulation, which is when either we go to the elementary schools or they come to us and they bitch and complain about the problem students. So that way we have notes about them for the next year when they actually come to our school. So we're somewhat prepared. But for whatever reason, the substitute we had in place for the elementary school like called in sick or whatever. So like, well, fuck, we need someone to cover this class, and there's 2 LSD teachers at the school right now doing articulation, so you want to cover? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess so. So I got to hang out with the grade 7s, and that was my first time being in elementary school since I was in elementary school. It was intimidating, but they were nice, good kids.
That's nice.
Yeah,
At least the kids are good.
the last like 4 years worth of grade 8s has been a dumpster fire, but the world is healing.
So you have a good set of kids next year.
Yeah, fucking hopefully.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's good.
Every teacher you can ever talk to in my district will be like, there was something in the water the past 2 years.
And it wasn't good.
No,
I
it was
mean-
bad. It was bad water.
Can make some assumptions about how that happened, right? Those would be
The sandwich kid is one of those kids, by the way.
those
He's in
would
grade
be
8 right
those
now.
would be the kids who were like younger when everything was shut down, right?
Yeah, they would have been in
Like elementary school.
grade 2, grade 3-ish.
So they literally came up in a world that didn't work.
Yep.
No, something was in the water. No, something was in the air.
So a lot of things going on. A lot of
It's
things going
been
on.
specifically the last couple years. I don't know. Some of those COVID kids got destroyed, but
I was really lucky to graduate before that happened, so everything that's wrong with me is all natural, baby.
yep.
100% certified, organic, messed up.
Goddamn right I am. I got messed up the old-fashioned way.
Genetics.
Genetics and questionable parental choices.
Don't get me started on questionable parental choices, man.
With personal experience or from the perspective of meeting parents?
Yes.
Poor Kalos dose.
Okay. Well, I don't want to go through the last 3 worlds again, so let's call it a video.
I think we hit every single big ticket item here today.
Yeah, dude. Uncomfortably personal stuff, funny bits. Talked a little bit about Mario.
I almost punched a parent.
Okay, before we get Reki fired.
He was trying to yank his kid out of the school after hours when the kid was literally in the middle of a panic attack and crying and sobbing on the floor.
Cut his mic.
At least it didn't break any NDAs.
Didn't name any names, so we're fine. I don't know when this is going to come out in reference to everything else going on, but I'm sure we'll be back to regular business at some point, or this will come up in the middle of regular business. I don't know.
We're still recording?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did.
Damn, I thought we were gonna end on me saying at least it didn't break any NDAs.
No, I wanted
Yeah,
to
that's
do an
what I
outro.
thought.
I wanted to do an outro. You fuckers.
You never do an outro.
Oh,
He actually does do outros quite a lot.
forgive me for trying to do an outro. Fuck you.